This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's Friday, 29th May 2026. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola Kayode. Nigeria is considering possible restrictions on flights from countries affected by the current wave of Ebola virus as part of fresh measures to prevent any outbreak in the country. Representing the president at a high-level strategic meeting in Lagos to review the country's Ebola preparedness and response framework, the chief of staff to the president, Femi Gbajabiamila, said the proposed travel restrictions would be complemented by the isolation of passengers showing symptoms consistent with Ebola infection at the nation's points of entry. The meeting had the Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Dr. Jide Idris, Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, and the Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Akin Abayomi, amongst others in attendance. Gbajabiamila further disclosed that President Bola Tinubu had been briefed on the current Ebola situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda, assuring that the federal government remains fully committed to strengthening surveillance, response systems, and interagency coordination to safeguard public health. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has paid a visit to former Governor of Rivers State and former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amaechi at his Abuja residence after being declared winner of the presidential primary of the African Democratic Congress (ADC). Atiku says the visit centered on deep, honest conversations about the troubling state of the nation, the growing economic pain, insecurity, and the urgent responsibility on patriotic Nigerians to continue engaging in the search for solutions that can rescue the country from drift and despair. He also felicitated with him on the occasion of his birthday and teased that Arsenal's historic triumph could not have arrived at a better time. Amaechi apologized for not having enough time to prepare fisherman soup for the former vice president. Atiku and Amaechi joined the ADC in July 2025 along with other opposition figures as part of a broader opposition realignment aimed at defeating President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 general election. Nigerians have been enjoined to embrace unity, dialogue, and patriotism as the country battles to address the increasing wave of insecurity. Chairman Christian Association of Nigeria, Lagos State, Stephen Adegbite, made the call during a media briefing in Lagos, expressing concern over the rising cases of insecurity across the country, urging Nigerians not to lose faith in the government and security agencies' capacity to tackle insecurity, restore peace, and protect lives. Adegbite, who is also the executive secretary of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission, says Nigerians are entitled to voice their concerns over insecurity and other national challenges, but called for caution, warning that while constructive criticisms are good, actions capable of causing further division in the country must be discouraged. Adegbite also condemned the recent abduction of school children in Oyo State and the killing of mathematics teacher Michael Oyedokun, describing the act as inhuman and perpetrators do not represent the teachings of any genuine religion. President Bashiru Diomaye Faye of Senegal has pardoned a journalist convicted to life in prison over a 2018 massacre in the southern Casamance region. The journalist Rainy Capain Messan was convicted over the rounding up and killing of 14 loggers in January 2018 by armed individuals in the Bayotis forest in Casamance. The region is almost entirely separated from the rest of Senegal by the Gambia and is home to an independence rebellion that has simmered for 43 years. The Committee to Protect Journalist Watchdog said that Senegalese president sought to correct a grave miscarriage of justice against a journalist who has devoted his entire career to the resolution of the separatist conflict in Casamance. The organization said President Diomaye Faye granted pardon to Bassène, who has been freed from prison in Dakar. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, the first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is a servant. Have a fantastic weekend.